Welcome everyone to a new tutorial series called Jumpseeker. I made a game called Jumpseeker in Pico 8 before, and now I'm gonna add some new stuff to the project to make a tutorial out of it. So let's just go ahead and get working immediately. Alright, so that's 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. So you can just follow this if you want to have the sprite bit. So I'm gonna add that. Now this is gonna be a simplistic sprite, not really gonna be anything. And no details or anything like that. Sorry. Okay, so now I can add that. And there we go. We got a simple guy. I'm gonna copy him over here. And if you followed my Jumpseeker, my Jumpseeker scrolled tutorial, you'll realize that this is the filled-in version. This looks like the outline version. That was on top of that. It's the other way around. Now. And okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is that I'm gonna write what we have. So we're gonna have a couple of these variables. So we're gonna have x and y, obviously. Then we're gonna add pause x equals x. Then pause pause y equals y. So these are just gonna be skipped, and pause y and pause x are basically going to change the top layer, but this is going to be this is just going to be the same. Basically, y is because we're going to add a jump because it's called, well, Jumpseeker. And basically, pause x is going to follow x, but change the height of the player. So here, we'll add those variables in the code. So this is actually gonna probably be a lot of code. I hope this isn't gonna be a too long of a tutorial. So those are the variables. Then we're gonna add update. Is in picotron and Pico 8. The okay, so I'm gonna move my mic. So basically each function does a different thing. Init sets up variables, sets up sound and all that stuff. Update calculates everything. Then draw is what's going to draw our players or anything that needs to be shown on the screen. So in here we're just going to add btn. Now this is going to change like this. A equals 1.5. So the variable is going to change. So that's why we're using a variable. So we don't have to add like another row saying like, oh, this is what's gonna equal that. So we just copied it. But now we got this simple code. code right now. That will change later, but let's just show everything. Oh yeah, so everything doesn't like look all weird. We've got to not X. We've got to add all these. So this will also set up everything. So now if we do 2x y, 1 pause x pause y. Now you will see that the player moves totally normal. And if I do something just for like a little thing, pause x -1, pause y -1, then now it will show, it looks kind of like it pops out more. So that's what we're actually going to start and do. And we're going to add actually a couple new variables. We're going to add Z button, or Z button, I don't know. Sorry if someone texted me. I need to make sure about that, sorry. Jump equals 0. Oh, then jump time. So I'm gonna explain these variables. So Z button is going to make sure that when we press the button, we don't like keep on going up. Like these is we would have to do like one at a time. Like that. If we had this setup. But instead, we just forever do it. So every frame it'll be checking if it's clicked. If it is clicked, then it will do it. But this will stop it from doing that. And basically saying, is it clicked? And is it, well, if it's clicked, and then the next frame will be checking if it's not clicked to who set this up to make sure you don't have to hold down, you have to like keep on pressing it. It's hard to explain. Basically, hey, one after another. So it's better to just show, I guess. That if Z button equals 1, then jump equals 1, and A equals 2. So I knew it would come in handy, but actually I'm going to do 2.5. And then Z button equals 0. So now we should... So now we go faster. So now we can only jump once, which technically this actually isn't jumping, but now we're going to add the thing to check if we are not pressing the button. So if we're not pressing it, then this will activate, which will just make it Z button equals 1. So now we can press it multiple times and we're fine. We still don't have any way to tell if we're jumping or not. So then down here we are going to add something called if jump then jump time. Well, pause x -1, pause y -1. So we did this before, so it's kind of not a surprise, but it makes it look like we're jumping. That's like the shadow. Then now, at the very top of everything, now we're going to add if we are jumping, then we are going to just raise this. This is a counter. Basically, it'll go up until like 20. So 20 frames will be up in the air. So then down here, right before this, jump time is more than 20 or 25. Then we'll set jump to 0. We'll set jump time to 0 and A to 1.5. And then now we jump for a certain amount of time. Now, actually, I'll go up 2. So now it looks like we're jumping kind of high. Now we've got Jumpseeker's movement, and I'm gonna leave it off there. But I will be coming back for our next episode. We're going to add winning, losing, and, different levels, I guess? I don't know, that's gonna be kind of hard, but I will do it. So, bye-bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope it wasn't confusing. Yeah. See you soon.